Hello, my friends, and welcome back to a continued blind Let's Play of Professor Layton in the Unwound Future. My name is a Flightless player. This is your story-based game channel, and today we're continuing on with Chapter 1. As we wonder, did we actually time travel or not? Our story so far. Layton and Luke remain mystified by the local citizens' terrified reaction to the Professor's hat. While working their way through town, the pair receives a second letter from Luke of the future. Following the instruction in the letter, the pair heads to a hospital located on Auckland Lane. I hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day today as we head to Flatstone Street. We just did a puzzle with this guy. Much better puzzle than the previous one. And I must say that I feel a little bit dumb after reading some of your comments, because I can't believe that I overlook some really simple things. And what am I talking about? Let's see. Who was it? I like pie. No? Oh, I like pie commented on a video. Thank you so much, I like pie. Along with disappearance. And Checkerboard, right? Checkerboard is the one who replied and said, "Hey, Flightless, the intended logic on that pen puzzle was something that you missed. And the thing you missed was that all the caps had the incorrect cap. So all I had to do was figure out which cap couldn't have certain colors. And I would have known that the far right cap is the only cap where the green could go on." So thank you so much for that, Chinnick. I really do appreciate you, and I appreciate all of you guys and your kind words. It's always nice when, you know, someone like Disappearance says, "Hey, good work on that puzzle. That always confounded me as a kid." I'm like, yes! I did a thing! And yeah, I mean, I always like to say that I'm not going to get every puzzle. And puzzles, you shouldn't get every puzzle, because if you get every puzzle, puzzles get boring. You know, you need that moment of, yeah! You know, that moment that makes you feel good that you actually solved the puzzle. I mean, that for me is a fun thing about puzzles. It's not the ones I can't get, it's the ones that I can. Focus on the positives rather than the negatives, right? Leave those stranger ornaments alone, Professor. Let's go. So that's what I try to do. I try not to beat myself up over the ones I can't get, even though I still do sometimes. But I'm like, yeah, I got that one, and that made me feel good. Well, this part of the arcade needs is more natural light. And again, thank you for everyone who's been watching the videos and commenting on the videos. It truly means a lot to me. I so appreciate you all. Some little bug dropped a banana peel over here. How disgusting. Oh, what dreadfully uncouth behavior. Luke, do the gentleman thing and pick it up, would you? You got it, Professor? Oh, and while you're doing that, here's a puzzle to make the chore go by faster. Not really sure the puzzle will make the work go faster. Slippery Trip 1. Oh, I know what this puzzle is. Without even reading it, I bet you anything, it's one of those puzzles where it's like on ice. So if I go this way and hit this banana, I'm gonna slide all the way to the bottom. If I hit this one, I'm gonna slide all the way to the left, and I have to get through the exit here. I'm pretty sure that's what it means. So I basically need to get to the point where I can go up through here and down this way. Make your way from start to end, but beware of banana peels. Whenever you step one, you'll slide without stopping until you hit a wall. And you find a way through these slippery streets. Alright, left. Right. Oh, the bananas don't go away. I thought the bananas went away. That's fine.
How about this?
Easy peasy.
I knew it!
I'm not so bad at those puzzles. I remember playing World of Final Fantasy, and there was a ice puzzle that you had to slide around on. So something like that, I'm not a rookie on. Although I say it now, but once I get to Slippery Trip number 9. Sweet, most people I've seen banana peels used in cartoon for slippery comic effect, but if you've ever actually stepped on a banana peel, you know it's no joke. So be sure to always dispose your banana peels properly. You wouldn't want to cause someone to peel it. I think Mythbusters tested that, and that's not a thing. Oh, look at the suggested path. Suggested path is just go straight down and then back up, straight down, then back up. Yeah, I guess so, but mine was more fun. I didn't have to backtrack like they did. There, all cleaned up. That's one less banana peel clearing the streets of London. Well done. Your thoughtfulness may have just saved someone from taking a nasty spill. I don't think there's anything of interest in this shop.
Say, did you see the good Nick skulking around here earlier?
Yes, why do you ask?
Just thought I'd give you a word of advice. This entire gang is bad news, man. They call themselves the family, and they monitor everything people get up to around these parts.
Who are you talking about exactly?
I'm sure you've seen them. They all dress the same, but with the long black coats and black hats, and they say "see" a lot. Oh, and don't worry. Don't even try to be a hero. Bravery will only get you in the worst kind of trouble. Yeah.
But why don't the police do something about them?
Police? Now's the word I haven't heard in a while. Yeah. I haven't seen police at least for 2 years. Nowadays, it seems like the family makes the law.
How terrible.
You're telling me, oops, here comes one of the goods out. Try not to stare. Blah, 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 blah.
Sir, would you mind if I take a look at the paper that you're holding?
Well, I'm kind of busy hiding behind it right now, but sure, knock yourself out. Yeah.
No, that can't be.
Dun, dun, dun!
Professor, look at that say on this paper. I thought it was gonna say like, Professor Layton jailed for murder or something.
Hey, no need to act so shocked. It's just a newspaper. Yeah. Anyway, I got a place to be. Can I have my paper back?
Oh yes, of course, thanks. I didn't misread the date in the paper, did I? I don't think so, Luke. It was dated 10 years in the future. So maybe the reason why nothing looks familiar is because we're in London 10 years from now? Perhaps. Though I think the matter deserves more investigation. Whoever wrote that last letter assured us that we find proof of our time travel at Green Hospital. Let's make our way over there without further delay. Oh, really? It's solved already? The strange and unfamiliar streets are revealed to belong to a future London existing 10 years after Professor Layton and Luke's time. I'm just surprised that says solved. 'Cause I still don't know if I believe I'm 10 years in the actual future. This must be the big street that Max was talking about, right? Flatstone Street. Excellent. If we continue north, the station should be on the right-hand side of the street. Then we're almost there. Let's get moving, Professor. Hey, is it just me or is that man on the corner shaking? Pink coins? This must be the eastern entrance to the arcade. I wonder if I'm gonna get another helper in this game to help me with all these. What do you want? Please don't hurt me. What's that? The station? Oh, it's just down the street. Don't come any closer. Just leave me alone. No puzzles on this map? That's where we came from. Oh, we're already back here. We just did a roundabout. Hey look, there's that family goon we saw earlier. He's certainly dressed similarly, but I do believe that's a different fellow. By the way, happy belated birthday to my wonderful, awesome Heavenly Sword duo partner, Zappa. Hope you had a great, amazing birthday. Go check out Zappa. We're recording Super What Wars on the weekend and going to be recording Quest for Glory soon on his channel. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you go to my channel, my main channel, and scroll down to the bottom of Friend's channel, you can find a link to his channel. So go support Zappa. He's an amazing dude. Give him a follow on Twitch. Give him a sub on YouTube. He's worth it. Ace underscore Zappa. ACE underscore ZAPPA. Say, Professor, isn't that logo for the Underground Railway? Indeed it is. It took longer than expected, but we finally arrived at the station.
Family.
Similarly dressed shady characters lurk on every street corner in future London, but what are they up to? Let's not click on him first. Nothing out of the ordinary here. The Underground Railroad was useful for investigation.
Hey, if you don't want things to get messy, kid, you better be scared. Give me the eye, kid. See?
Oh, sorry, sir, I didn't mean to stare. We'll need to buy tickets to ride the subway. Do you think you can handle that, Luke? Sure thing, Professor. It looks like I got to select a destination. Where's the button for the Auckland station? You are here. Yeah, I want to click on things first. I think the train's arrived yet. It's amazing that this wasn't a puzzle. Auckland Station, conveniently located in front of Green Hospital. The ride at Auckland Lane. It looks like there's a poster for the hospital on the other side of the glass. Oh, good. According to the map on the poster, the hospital looks to be quite close to the station. Which platform does our train depart from, Luke? It's time for the Underground Railway. Hopefully this isn't like the subway from Silent Hill 3. Well, that was easy. Look, Professor, we're just a few steps away from the hospital. Wonderful. Let's head over. The only bad thing about the railway is the lack of view. Excuse me, by the way. I don't know if you heard that, but excuse me. Being right outside a railway station is ideal for a hospital. The sign says wet paint, but the bench looks dry to me. What the heck is that? Oh, hello. That was weird. I was like clicking on something, but not clicking on something. Oh, is this a hidden puzzle? Birds on a wire. Bird, bird, bird. The birds. Bird up! Hey there, I'm trying to shoo the birds away from the power lines. Each time I clap my hands, half of them fly away, but one comes back. Pattern never fails. Even if I sit here clapping all day, the number of birds always ends up right back to where it started. So how many birds were there on the power line to start with? There were 2. Each time I clap my hands, half of them fly away, but one comes back. And yeah, there's 2. Because 2 divided by 1 is 1, and then 1 comes back, which is 2. There'll always be 2.
How about this?
Yeah, that seemed
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
that seemed really basic. Tweet, tweet, 2 birds is correct. Half of 2 is 1, so 1 bird flies away and then 1 comes back. The number of birds always equals speed 2. And this puzzle using half to refer to the bird is potentially quite misleading. Be sure to explain your words carefully, even if you explain something simple. I understood that pretty well. Done and done. So, like, I guess if I see that, like, that sound again, I know that there's a puzzle nearby. Need anything checked on while we're here, Luke? Patient rooms appear to be upstairs. Hello there. Good day, madam. Would you mind helping us with something? Sure, I've got nothing better to do today. This place is dead. We're here to visit someone in your room. Can you put us toward room 312? Room 312, huh? Well, let's see. Dr. Andrew Schrader. Sure. What? I'm sorry, but did you say Andrew Schrader? Mind your volume, sir. You are in a hospital after all, so are you two relatives of Dr. Schrader? No, actually, I'm a former student of his. And your little friend there? He's, well... I'm Dr. Schrader's pupil's apprentice. Oh, well, 312 has quite the fan club, doesn't he? Anyway, you can see him if you like, but I'm going to need you to fill out some of his paperwork first. What kind of paperwork? It's just hospital policy. Don't worry though, it's only one question. I'm sure it's a riddle. So good luck trying to figure it out. Alright, that's what's called making the round. A doctor needs to visit 9 different hospital rooms. After studying the room numbers, she knows that she can visit all the rooms in one round. In order to do so, she must go into a room that has at least one shared digit with the room she's currently in. Using the method, which room will she visit 5th? I definitely need to reread this one. A doctor needs to visit 9 different hospital rooms. After studying the room numbers, she knows that she can visit all the rooms in one round. In order to do so, she must go into a room that has at least one shared digit with the room she's currently in. The doctor needs to visit 9 different hospital rooms. After studying the room numbers, she knows that she can visit all the rooms in one round. I don't understand what she's saying by all the rooms in one round. It doesn't make any sense to me. Again, sometimes the hard thing about these puzzles is just trying to figure out what they're asking because the wordage can be weird. And in order to do so, she must go in a room that has at least one shared digit. While looking at the digits, let's make some observations. There are 2 rooms with 1. One room that has 2. 2 rooms that have 3. 2 rooms that have 4. 2 rooms that have 5. 2 rooms that have 6. 1 room that has 7. 2 rooms that have 8. And 2 rooms have 9. So 2 and 7 only have 1 room attached to it. Yeah, 2 and 7 only have 1 room attached to it. So either 2 is the starting point or 7 is the starting point. The problem is it's impossible to know which one's the starting point. I'm assuming she's probably going in increasing order. So if so, then it would be 29. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So 63. So 63 would be one possible route. The other possible route is going at 7 first. That'd be 1, that'd be 2, that'd be 3, that'd be 4, that'd be 5. So it's either 63 or 65. The problem is, it's impossible to know where she starts. Yeah, it's impossible to know where she starts. So it's either 63 or 65. I'm gonna go with 63 first.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Just as I suspected.
Because I'm assuming she starts going in an ascending order. But it's impossible to tell based on the puzzle. Room 63 is the first she will visit with this unique method. The 2 and 7 can only be used once. The rest of the digits can be used at least twice. The order rounds will be shown below. But she starts from room 29 and 71. The 5th. Wait, that's not what I got. I got 65. So 29, 49, 54, 65, 63. Or 71, 18, 38, 33. How did I get 2 different rooms? I must have miscounted somewhere. Yeah, I must have miscounted somewhere, but I thankfully went with the ascending order. I would have gotten it on the second try anyway, and then I would have gotten to this and realized I just miscounted. Yeah, I simply miscounted. But I had the logic correct. The logic is to find the room that only had 1 number, and then that's your starting point. I just didn't realize that they both led to the same thing. So I got the puzzle right, just not in the correct way, I guess, because... So like when you're a kid and you did a math problem, and you did the math problem correctly, but there was an error in calculation, so you got the wrong answer. So the teacher still gave you partial credit because technically you knew how to do it. You just screwed up on something else unrelated to the thing they're testing, but you still got it wrong. Yeah, that's what this was. Like, thank you very much. You can visit Dr. Schrader now. His room's on the 3rd floor. Just take those stairs over there. Got a dead tree sticker. There's the tree. Yes, read the book. Lost and found. One sunny morning, as I was strolling through a meadow, as I approached a dead tree on my right, I noticed a boot in the middle of the path and a hat to the left. I wonder who dropped these, I thought to myself. I decided I could just leave them here. I walked to a square with a plum tree in its center. Next to the plum tree, I saw a man frantically picking something up. So I said, I'm looking for someone who has dropped some items. Have you noticed anyone who fits this description? The mustache man glanced at the items I was holding and replied, oh, so that's where my hat went. Thanks for returning it to me. Take this as a way of saying thanks. It fell out of this plum tree, said the man while handing me a delicious looking plum. And with that, I continued strolling through the meadow, and after a short time, I bumped into a girl. So I said, I found this boot, and I'm looking for the person who dropped it. The girl hesitated a moment before replying, I can't help you, but there's a white house just up the path. Try asking over there. I said my thanks and hurried on. Curious as to whether the boot belonged to someone in the White House, I walked over to it and knocked on the door. A kindly-looking woman opened it and said, hello there, can I help you? Peeking inside, I couldn't help but notice that there was a tasty-looking banana on a kitchen table. I found this boot, and I'm looking for its owner, I replied. Oh yes, that boot belongs to my grandson, said the woman. Thank you ever so much. Then she handed me the banana on the table as a reward. It was a good day. I returned 2 lost items to the owners and received a delicious plum and banana as a reward. I was so happy that I couldn't help but whistle, and I felt like I could walk all day long. Good story. So we don't have anything for this yet, so there's no point in starting that until we have something. It looks like a bird. Is this going to be our animal? If so, I need to compile a list of all our Patreons and YouTube members. And I still have a Patreon page. It's just the link is kind of bonkers right now. And I don't know if I'll be able to get it back. And all the videos that have the links to my videos are all going to be wrong now, but nothing I can do. I may have to pay some extra money to pay a service to go through every single YouTube video I have and find that link and like change that link that way. But regardless, I still have a Patreon page. And every single time we had an animal in one of these games, I did a wheel spin, and the spin determined the name of our friend, and that name was based on our current YouTube members and Patreons. So hopefully I'll be able to name this little guy, and we can do that again. Obviously, you know, I believe it was Chinook and Techno in the past. I can't use their names because they're already a part of the canon of Professor Layton, but everyone else will be well, if that's indeed what it is. I mean, I'm assuming, but I think that's a good assumption. Strange, no one's in here. Perhaps the receptionist give us the long. Hi.
Who's that? Oh, it's you, Herschel, and little Luke.
Hello.
Andrew?
Why the quizzical look, Herschel? Have I got food in my beard again? Oh, don't mind that, my boy. Sit down, sit down. You know, I've been hearing some very unsavory rumors about you recently, but I don't believe a single one of them.
What sort of unsavory rumors?
What sorts, you ask? The ones about the hootie was it? The thingamawizard? Drat. I seem to have forgotten them completely. Well, never mind all that then.
So that's proof that we went in the future, right? Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting to find another puzzle so soon. Have a look at this x-ray. Do you think it's of Dr. Schrader? I believe so, but there's something odd about it. Have a look here, Luke. I was trying to get a drink while they were talking. It's nice when the game has speech, because I can be like, yes, drink time. When the doctor showed me my x-ray, he said he found the scissors that they lost last week during my operation. Look, see that shape? Can you believe it? I wouldn't worry about those scissors. This is what you should really be concerned about. What was Professor Layton referring to when he said this? Circle the answer and then hit some. Well, finding a mouse is kind of scary. I find all these things are obvious. This thing right here, though, does not seem. I mean, I know that they want you to draw your eyes here, but I played the Professor Layton games to know you need to like look at the entire picture, and that doesn't look natural. There's like some sort of lump here in the stomach or whatever this is.
Let's see if I've got this right.
Wow, I can't believe
Few
it.
things satisfy like a puzzle solved.
Good eye, there's a mysterious white mark on the bottom of the patient's stomach. Perhaps he swallowed a coin or something by mistake. When x-rays are unable to pass through something solid, the object will appear as a white shadow. The black objects on the x-ray are probably the result of a practical joke. Someone has superimposed this image on the doctor x-ray after taking. What? Are you kidding me? Ah, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. Ah. That's not funny at all. Who would try to play a prank on poor old Dr. Schrader? Oh ho, let's not jump to a conclusion, Luke. The doctor is quite the prankster himself. It's entirely possible that he faked the whole x-ray and placed it there to surprise his visitors. If that's the case, he sure got me good. I was really worried for a moment there. For me, the thing for me that really drew me to that dot was all of the objects look like they don't belong. And if all the objects look like they don't belong, then none of them can be the answer. Because either they're all the answer or none of them are the answer. And if none of them are the answer, that means there must be something else in the picture that doesn't belong, and that's when I saw that white thing. My brain is working really well today. Fresh air, it's good for what ails you. Well, I say my brain's working very well today, and then I had that puzzle where I didn't realize that they all ended in the same spot, and I miscounted. So it appears the IV drip is still in use in the future. This books are so tangled I can barely understand one word. It's been a while, hasn't it, Andrew? Yes it has. Just as still spending the majority of waking hours doing research. What can I say? I learned from the best. Having an office to work out of has made it easier, though. Oh, you got your own office? Oh, what am I saying? You've had one for some time, haven't you? And you deserve it. I've been receiving my share of scholars, but you were the brightest ever to set foot in my classroom. Naturally. Whoops, with all this excitement, I still nearly forgot to take my medicine. Silly me. I got the bottle right here, but the dosage prescription is quite tricky. Look, be a good boy and help me figure out how much of this I need to drink. Medicine time. Dr. Schrader needs to drink 1/5 of this bottle of medicine per day over a period of 5 days. Unfortunately, the bottle isn't marked, so there's no way of telling the doses from it. Now it's time to take the second dose. The medicine in the bottle has been reduced as shown in the diagram. Where should he stop drinking today? Draw a line on the bottle to mark the stopping. I don't get it. Okay. So then, which way are we looking at? We're looking at the bottom here. We're looking at the top. We're looking at the bottom. That's gone. Thing is, when you drink here, you're not drinking out of a square. So okay, I can't make it halfway. What about that? That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not correct. So impossible. Too much. Too much. I don't really understand this puzzle. I'm just thinking when he puts this puzzle straight up, won't this like fill in? Not all the way, but most of the way. I want to fill enough to fill an entire square though. I'm not really sure how to draw. Let's ask me to draw here. If I do that, isn't that 1, 2? Like, wouldn't that be 1 square if I did that?
How about this?
Yeah!
I knew it!
Yeah! I got a visual puzzle right. I am so shocked. That's right, you can turn the bottle left to right and it will still work. Looking at the diagram, you can see that a diagonal line like the one shown divides the large rectangle into two. This rectangle makes up 2/5 that medicine, having it creates just the right amount. Yeah, I was just looking at the triangles here. This creates an equal triangle. So this triangle can easily be substituted for that, which is an entire square. So that's 2, 5, 4. Huh. Nice. You taught this boy well, Herschel. It's clear you passed down some of your smarts. Yes, I was saying, you always were the brightest, so you had another people who came close. Well, that boy was something whiz himself. I wonder whatever came of him. Who was that?
Well, Andrew, it's been wonderful seeing you, but it's growing late. We ought to be on our way.
Ah, busy as always, I see. Do drop by again when you have the time, won't you? Oh, but before you go, I have something of yours I should return.
Oh?
I've been looking after her for some time now, you see.
A key?
I won't be needing her anymore, so you can take her away. The old dear's parked around back.
A car? I see. Thank you. It was a pleasant surprise to see you today, Herschel. I know you're in a bit of a hurry, so take those keys to the rear of the building. It was a pleasant surprise. Oh my gosh! Is that the car he just gave me? It looks like it's got eyes and a mouth and it's screaming in pain after being mutilated by something. I just want to take a gun and shoot this thing and put it out of its misery. Look at it crying in pain. Good lord. Ew, I don't even want to think about what's in there. Why, this looks to be my car. A Layton-mobile? I thought the same thing. Come think of it, I never seen anyone else with a funny shaped car. Funny shaped. Oh, heavy note. This is a classic. Judging by all the dust and dirt on it, it must be. I guess someone took care of the car the whole time it was parked out here. Huh. Yes, it does appear to have been left exposed to elements for quite some time. Why don't we see if the car still runs? If it does, we don't need to depend on the subway anymore. That's an excellent suggestion, Luke. What's the matter, Professor? Someone's installed a peculiar lock on the door. Who could have done such a thing? The secret number. Who could have done such a thing? Maybe you? There's the Layton-mobile. You've been given 2 keys to the Layton-mobile, but there's no keyhole in which to insert them. Instead, the door is opened by entering a secret number. The secret number is hidden somewhere in the keys. Where is it? Keys go together somehow. What is this? Number down here. Is that nothing, or is that the actual? Or is that the thing I'm trying to turn? Try it like this. There we go. That's it. 47. I knew there had to be something with these keys. It's cool how they line up. That's really, really neat.
That should do the trick.
Nice. That's a cool
Just
puzzle.
as I suspected.
That was cool. It wasn't very hard, but it was cool. Good eye. The secret number is 47. The numbers appear when we hold two together. 47 or 047. Okay. I guess you could have put 0, but I'm glad it took it as just 47. If it didn't take it as just 47, I would have been like, grr. There we are. It's finally open. All right, start out, Professor. The thing blows up when we die.
What's this? The engine won't start.
Yeah, I mean, look at it. It's crying in pain.
Well, it has been 10 years since we last saw the Layton mobile, Professor. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a broken part or two. Oh, look, Professor. There's something on the passenger seat.
Professor, I hope that by this point you're convinced that this is the London of the future. Now that we are on the same page, I'd like to explain to you the secret that's plaguing London. However, I think it would be best to discuss this issue in person. Meet me at the Gilded 7 Casino on Flatstone Street. I'll be waiting for you there.
Well, what do you say, Luke? Are you ready to meet your future self?
Yeah, although I will say that all this running around and stuff is...
Honestly, I don't know. This whole situation has me feeling very strange.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, kid.
That's quite understandable.
Chapter 2, A Boy Named Luke. Are you getting accustomed to moving around and investigating the city of London? There's some advice to keep investigation running smoothly. Some puzzles will disappear from the original locations in town as the story progresses. There's no need to worry. Once unsolved puzzles are sent along to a single spot for you to play at your leisure. Visit often, track down puzzles you passed up, and work towards complete every puzzle in the game. Also remember that some puzzles do not disappear from the original locations. These puzzles can be solved at any time return to the location where you first found them. Professor, I'm starting to believe that we really traveled the future. Well, let's just take a moment, shall we? The sender of this letter is Luke Triton. In other words, the sender is you, Luke. And all this time, we've been following his directives. Perhaps meeting him face to face will shed some light on our current situation. So let's head to the Gilded 7 Casino. Alright, Professor. It's a shame we can't drive there, though. Yes, it's unfortunate, but it doesn't look like the car will be going anywhere soon. Well, the best we can do is put legwork for the investigations go on foot. Aha, I couldn't agree with you more, my boy. Hey, where did Dr. Schrader go? Well, our visit seemed to put him in high spirits. Perhaps he decided to venture out for a walk. Or maybe this is a trap. The puzzle here. No, it was a hint coin. Weird. Yeah, that time was a hint coin. Luke, if we're to visit the casino, we need to take the railway back to Flatstone Street. Okay, Professor. You're right at Flatstone Street. Here we are, back at Flatstone Street. Yeah, but I don't see anything here that looks like a casino. I think our best bet is to ask a local. Oh look, there's someone we can ask here. Wait here, Professor. Hey kid, you got exactly 5 seconds to stop eyeballing me. 1, 2. I'm very sorry, sir. I gathered that didn't go so well. Well, I would have been in really big trouble if that man could count past 3. Thankfully for me, he just started counting on his hands. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And he couldn't get to 5 because, you know, he's not that very smart. But anyway, I can't even look at the man without him snapping at me. And all this time, my 30 had a talent for communicating with wild animals. Well, that's kind of harsh. Come on, Professor. It's no fair teasing me now. That guy was scary. Yes, but he's also very dumb. And don't look so sour. I was just trying to brighten your spirits with a joke. Would you rather a riddle? Why don't we find someone else to help us? But it is flying through town today sure is nice. I couldn't agree more. It's a perfect day to find a nice grass spot near the Thames, so go for a walk. And speaking of walks, my husband and I came up with this great puzzle and we out for a stroll. Is it about a man going to St. Ives? Because if so, it's 1. Checkerboard Bridge. The bridge below has been painted in a black and white checkerboard pattern. Starting at the bottom left arrow, you need to cross the bridge and finish at least at the upper right arrow. You move 1 square at any time, either up, down, left, or right. You can't move diagonally. Now here's the trick part. How many different routes across are there that touch exactly 4 black and 3 white? Oh, that's tough. How many different routes? That what? Exactly 4 black and 3 white. Okay. So this is 1 white regardless. That's 1 black regardless. 1 white regardless. 1 black regardless. 1 white regardless. It's 1 black regardless. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, how do you calculate this? That'd be 1. That'd be 2. That'd be 3. 1. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 15? Three, 6, 9, 12, 15. There's 15 squares and I counted 15 routes. So is that coincidence or is that the truth? I'm gonna go ahead and say 15. That's my initial gut. Always go with the initial gut first and then fix it later. Whoa, yeah!
Well, that's settled.
Woohoo! I can't believe this today. Precisely, different 15 routes. What do you think, huh? No, actually, Oh, they did it much easier than me, though. Yeah, they did it much easier. I don't know if it was easier. But either way, we had the similar answers. Man, I am on fire right now. It's so good feeling. Say, you got some smarts. Nice work there. I used to love walking my hubby back then. He'd come home with me every night. Used to. Sadly, those carefree walks in it when we moved here for his new job. I must be walking him like a dog because he hardly ever comes home. The breeze today is so nice. Get out of here, C. Oh, what do you want from me? Don't hurt me, please, I'm begging you. I don't understand. Why are you so scared of me, sir? You? Oh, it's your friend there with the big eyes looking right at me. Please, calm down. I mean you no harm. You must have me confused with someone else. The only thing I want to know is the location of the Gilded Seven Casino. It's around here, isn't it? Casino, I got it. You guys test me. I want to see the face. Got some of the beans. And if I do, you're going to send me on 1-day vacation to nowhere. What are you talking about? Somebody help me! And there he goes again. Poor fellow. It sounds like he's had a bad run-in with someone who looks like me. Yeah, he's team rocket blasting off again for sure. And he's not the first person to react strangely to your hat. Yes, it seems my doppelganger has quite a fearsome reputation. Then maybe it makes sense to take your hat off for the time being, not to avoid confusion. Nonsense, Luke. A gentleman can't walk well round with his head bare, now can he? I guess not. Well, what's our next move? That girl Becky from the hotel has been quite helpful, so why don't we go ask her for directions? Dang it! I went to click on this place and I accidentally hit the pause button on my record. Sorry about that. Well, look who it is. Hello there, sir. Sorry to bother you, midship, but do you know where the Gilded 7 Casino is? Ah, the Gilded 7? I'm not your dad or anything, but aren't you a bit young to be hitting the tables? Oh, I'm not interested in gambling. I just have to meet someone there. Huh. Who do you think you are, Johnny Dangerously? Still, be as it may, you're gonna have a hard time getting in. Boss Besto really hates kids. I mean, he really hates them. You won't think twice about tanning your hide if he sees you in his casino. I'd stay away if I were you. Thanks for the warning. Well, look what it is. Oh, it's the same thing. Kitchen's not open yet. The casino with that kid? Are you nuts? No, sir, you misunderstand me. We aren't going to gamble, but merely to. A casino's no place to take a child. Even I know that. Wow, that's really nice of you to be worried about me, sir. Yes, but you need to be concerned about the boy's well-being, especially when... Look, buddy, you don't take kids in a place like that, so don't expect any help from me. Hey, Max, do you know where the Gilded 7 Casino is? My dad says the casino's not a place for children. We probably shouldn't even talk about it. But you do know where it is, right? Ding, ding, ding. Correct, but I can't tell you. My dad would kill me. But maybe Becky can tell you. Go ask her. With all you like, the buses are coming. But why not take the Underground Railway instead?
Watch out, Professor. There's a bee over there.
Look at that face.
Now, Luke, I'm sure he won't hurt us, as long as we don't bother him.
I like the old school riddle music.
If you say so.
You know, I've never seen a bee quite like this. Can you try talking to him, Luke?
I suppose I can give it a shot.
Give it your one shot.
Well, look at Mr. Tall out here. Clearly he knows a bee of distinction when he sees one.
God, what a voice.
Wow, you're not like any bee I've ever met.
Isn't that what I just said? Well, it's true. I'm no run-of-the-eye bee, but I do try to blend in.
You'd probably have better luck blending in if you didn't talk.
Sure, whatever you say, smart guy. But listen, I've got something you should hear. You know those puzzles you don't get around to solving? Well, they all come hang out with me. You see, I have what you might call one of them magnetic personalities.
Wait, are you saying you've got the same job as Granny Riddleton?
Granny who? I don't know no grannies. But my name is Beasley.
Hi, Beasley. Nice to meet you.
I'm gonna tell you how to peruse those puzzles now. So listen good.
I'm all ears.
Tap that flower over there to see a list of all the puzzles I've got. It's as simple as that. So anytime you get a craving to solve some of the puzzles you left behind, come here. Did that all make sense? Because people tell me I do tend to drone on. Get it? Drone?
Yeah. I got it before you even said that.
It makes perfect sense.
All right then. You have fun with those puzzles, and I'll be here if you need me.
Flowers like that are fascinating plants. Puzzles just love to gather around them.
Sounds weird, I know. But if you want to see what I mean, just give it a tap.
Are there no puzzles? We got all the puzzles in our first chapter. Good talking to me. A hat gives me the heebie-jeebies. Aha. I knew if I backtracked enough, I would find something. So spill the beans. Just how much trouble did the heck get you into? Isn't it obvious? Oh yeah, you got a slight shell shock look about you. But enough about that. Now that you're here, there's something I'd like to help you with. Carrying glasses. 4 minutes back, the waiter sighed heartily and said, I always use the same box to carry as many glasses as I can at a time. But there's one type of glass I hate carrying. Of the 4 glass picture above, which one is the way you're talking about? Keep in mind that they're always the same. So it must have something to do with the way they're shaped. So this one, probably not this one because... I mean, this one you can put multiple ones inside. This one, I don't know if you can. This one... And this, well, this one you can grab by the handle. So I think it's either gotta be C or A. I think it might be A. Because A, you can't stack them. A, you can't stack them. C, you can kind of stack them. D, you can grab them by the handle. And B, you can stack.
Let's see if I've got this right.
Ah!
Well, if at first you don't succeed.
I mean, that's not entirely my fault. The reason that's not entirely my fault is I can't tell if you can stack these glasses on top of each other. So this one, not really my fault.
That should do the trick.
Wait, what? It's not C?
I was sure my logic was sound.
What? Okay, well, I'm not on fire anymore. But hey, if you like what we do here, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up to like the video and subscribe. We'll be stopping in just a moment. Probably just in time because I'm fizzling. I swear, B, you can probably stack them on top of each other. D, you could just grab by the stem.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
You gotta
I
love
must
it when you
have
select
overlooked
all of
something.
them except the right answer. I mean, the odds of you doing this are just as good as if you just did it the other way. I swear though,
Let's
you
see
could
if I've
stack
got this
these
right.
though. You could easily stack
Well,
these
that's
though.
settled.
Yeah, you can easily stack these. What's the problem? The glass in question is B. This is the only kind of glass that's stackable. When we stack several, they become very heavy and a pain to carry? What? But you can stack them, so you can make less trips. I mean, you don't need to carry a bunch at once, just like you don't need to carry a bunch of the other ones at once. But you can carry a bunch of these at once, which means this is actually easier. You just don't need to stack them that high. This riddle doesn't make any sense. What's the story with that had to be his anyway? It must be awfully attached to it to keep throwing that kind of trouble it can cause. You're quite right about that. I dare say this hat is one of my most prized possessions. Well, I consider there's no possibility to take it off, but be careful out there. The dreams, these days, it seems like there's trouble around every corner of London. That puzzle makes no sense to me at all. That puzzle doesn't make any sense to me. Watch out, you guys. Can't you see you're standing in the middle of a construction site? It's good to see that construction appears to be moving along. Heh, if only that were the case. See, we got a snag. Look at the boards here. That's an odd shape. What are you using them for? No, right now I got case these things, but I can't work with them. I need square boards. See, what's a guy to do? Making the cuts. Oh, God, not this again. Oh, I didn't like these puzzles in the last game. Piece of wood below is an odd shape that's difficult to work with. The task is to cut in 2 pieces that, when combined, form a square. Because of the grain of wood, however, the 2 pieces can't be flipped or rotated after being cut. Draw lines that show where to make the cut, then type submit. I always hated these. It has to cut it in 2 pieces. So you can only cut. You did that. Take this up here. Right here? No. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Like that?
Let's see if I've got this right.
I went with my
Well,
gun.
if at first you don't succeed.
I mean, that did seem really simple to me. Seemed too simple to me, but I figured it was worth a shot. Can't be flipped or rotated. Can't be flipped or rotated. That's interesting. So that can't work. I should have read this better. This can't work because you would have to rotate these. You had to do a spot that you can't flip or rotate. I was so bad at these. 3. So if I took this, I could put it here. Then this isn't long enough. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would be too big. Not there. And it's not just this and put it there. That wouldn't make a square. If I cut it down the middle. That wouldn't help. I want it to be a square. I'm so bad with these. Like I said, I'm a horrible visual person. Compare the shape of the strange piece of wood to the square version upright corner. I already know that. Each side of the squares you're trying to make is 5 squares across. Yeah, I already know that too. I mean, the hints are just telling me things I already know, which isn't helpful. I mean, I noticed that you could simply cut a straight line 2 rows in from the right sides and then flip and rotate that piece to make fit. That's against the rules. The cut you need to make is a step pattern. Yeah, I figured that. That's what I was drawing there. Could simply cut a straight line 2 rows in from the right side. Like that. Then like that. Because this would go... No, that won't work. So bad with these. Like, even reading those hints. Even reading these hints, I still don't understand. I'm so bad with these puzzles. Could simply cut a straight line 2 rows in from the right side. I don't even know what that means. 2 rows in from the right side. Probably had to mirror it. But where would these go? It doesn't make any sense. Had to be 5 deep. Like this. I'm so bad with these. Like when I see it, I can understand it, but I can't visualize this. That's a lot of hit coins. From the left edge of the empty square in the bottom right corner, cut up 1 square over 1 left. From the left edge of the empty square, from the left edge, cut up 1, over left 1, and then up. Left edge, cut up 1, left up. So you take this, and you put this here. That's not good enough. Oh wait, these 3 go here. Those 2 go there, those 1 goes there.
That should do the trick.
I don't think I would have ever figured that out.
Suspected.
Like, even after looking at it, it took me a minute to realize that that's where those go. My brain just has a really hard time visualizing something like this, of moving this like this. Even something as simple as this, I struggle with. Hey, look at that. We're cutting. I got square boards out. Thanks for the idea, friend. Especially when the game tells me that you're supposed to cut twice. That even throws me more for a loop. But anyway, I did really well at the beginning, and then at the end, I just hit a wall. That's how it goes sometimes. My name is Flightless, this is your Sword-Based Gaming channel. This is our continued Let's Play Professor Layton and the Unwound Future. Thank you for everything, my dear friends. Hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. Until next time, so long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video and being the #1 YouTube community in all of YouTube. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear from you. And remember that you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. Always be true to yourself and never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.